Welcome all humans and non-humans. My name's Laura and this is Zollar Tarot and Art. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw an image that I received as a channeled message that's going to tie into a reading for you using tarot and oracle cards, several different decks. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing great. And let me put this away here. And I'm going to talk about the image a little bit. So the image that I received had a face in it, and it looked like a feminine face, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So anytime I talk about female or male, generally that's just applicable according to the energy, not necessarily a single person or anything like that. So, and in this image, there was a face, and this person, and I'll flesh this out as I go and make it a little more clear. This person had like a card they were holding up right in front of their face, like this. And it was like, it's like they were holding it up by a stick. Now, I don't ever finish the drawings during the reading, but I will post this at the end so that you can see what it looks like. And she was carefully holding this in place, this feminine energy. And on the mask, I'm going to draw the handout in a minute, but on the mask was this like enormous, it was like almost clownish, but it was like this enormous mouth, smiling mouth. And I'm going to exaggerate that a little bit here because she was wearing a mask. And I'm not talking about the mask like we wear for the virus or anything like that. This is like more of a mask of someone putting on a smile, but they don't really feel that way. We're going to get into that. So I meditated on this, and there's definitely a really clear message. So let's see what the cards say first. Okay. Ooh, the Empress. Such a beautiful card. This whole deck's beautiful. I think this one's called Mystical Moments, I believe. All right, one more, please. And just keep in mind, this is a general reading, so there are multiple people watching and at different times, because this is a timeless reading. And so it's not a personal reading. So you might hear things in here that do apply to you, and you might hear things that kind of sound like they don't really fit, and that might be for someone else watching. So just you know, take what works for you and just leave behind what doesn't. Hopefully you'll get some sort of confirmation or help in this reading, because that's the whole point, right? Actually, I'm going to spread these out a little bit. We have the Empress, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Let's pull three more for this collective, please. Got a lot of passion going on here. I can feel it. All right. Okay. And then I'll get clarifying cards too. And I'm going to talk about these cards and do a little bit more drawing. So let's see. One more, please. Yeah, there's definitely some secrets here. Someone's hiding something. Obviously, that, you know, that's what this is about, because the person who's holding up this false smile on this like card or flag or whatever it is in front of their face, this mask is, they're hiding something. Hold on, let's see. One more, please. Yeah. Got a couple of kings in here. Some really nice, powerful cards. All right, what's going on here? Well, this has something to do with Someone who feeling a lot of like sexual energy or passion for someone else. Oh, these are so beautiful, aren't they? And there are secrets, and they don't want their friends to know. Yeah. This is someone who's really guarded, though. And obviously, with this mask, they're guarded. So let's draw a little bit more while we talk about this. Now, the song that I have been hearing the last couple of days for this reading, it's by Ace of Base, I think it is, and it's "I Saw the Signs," and they sing, "I saw the signs, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the signs." One of the parts that was standing out from that song was, "No one's gonna drag you up, baby, into the light where you belong." Right? And the whole song is about this woman who left someone behind who like either broke up with them or just like left a toxic relationship, and she saw the signs to do so, and because she used her intuition, she left that person. And later in the song, she's reflecting on like, why was I even with that kind of person? Let's see. So this smile is not her true smile, right? So the smile behind it, I'm getting a sense for whomever this is or whomever you're thinking about is, I think that they're not very happy at all, actually, and they just like to give the impression that they are. But people are catching on. They're seeing the truth. And someone in particular, maybe the Empress, was the one who saw the signs and moved on. You definitely, an Empress energy is someone who is empowered and can see the truth of things. She's all the queens put together. So I need to move these cards out of my way. There, okay. Let's see. Let's pull some clarifiers before I work on that. I mean, it just looks kind of like goofy almost. And because it has that sort of goofy, fake kind of look to it, it's like people are seeing through this mask. They're seeing that this is a false smile that this person is wearing. So can I have clarification on the Empress, please? More passion. This is the Queen of Wands. All right, another clarifier for the Empress, please. A very independent person, yeah. So someone who's beautiful, who is creative, they're confident, they're sexy, charismatic. This feminine energy, this Empress, is also self-made. She creates her own stuff. She is well established, and she is single. Yeah. Okay. So can I have clarification from the king on the King of Wands, please? The King of Wands. Justice. Almost looks like the Queen of Swords, but this is Justice. More clarification on the King of Wands, please. Death. Someone might be dying. It's quite possible. Or there's a death of a relationship. That could be it too. I almost feel like this King of Wands is like lusting over this Empress and everything. She left this person somehow or moved on because based on that song. And perhaps this person who's receiving their justice or their karma. Well, we need more clarifiers, but that's kind of how it's feeling. It's like they're trying to put on a false face. That's what I'm hearing. False face. Falsify. They're falsifying things. Okay. Can I have clarification on the Knight of Wands, please? Ooh. It's like there's someone else involved. Someone's fighting. You've got a lot of fighting. There's someone who feels like they're in competition. I wonder who they're competing with. Maybe they're competing with the Empress. Maybe this king is in the middle here. This might be a third party. Let's see. Can I have clarification on the Knight of Wands, please? That's the Ace of Swords. Huh. Some truth has been brought to light. Someone's getting clear on things. Can I have one more on the Knight of Wands, please? Because I'm not clear. I want clarity. All right. Oh, okay. They're feeling burdened, though. Well, maybe they've been competing and they're realizing that there's no point. There's no point in doing that. It's just creating a lot of burdens in their life. Huh. Yeah, can I have clarification on the High Priestess, please? Secrets. Tower. Can I have another one for the High Priestess, please? Yeah, there's a line in the song that says, "And now I'm happier living without you. I've left you." I'm singing that so badly. I've left you. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, go listen to the song because I'm clearly off key. But anyway, my point is the message. So this is the Emperor. There's someone's cleaning themselves up. Like there's this big transformation of like a purification, but it's been like really sudden and violent. And it's like perhaps through this they're bossing up. Or it could have been that this Empress, who might also be the High Priestess, you know, had to leave this situation and she's bossed up. Or maybe found her mate. The Emperor mates up with the Empress. Or maybe she found her calling. That could be it too. I would not be surprised if Judgment card comes up, but we'll see. Gonna have clarification on Three of Cups, please. Well, I was reading this card as this, like, there's secrets that they want their friends to know. But I think there's another meaning here. Can I have one more clarifier for the Three of Cups, please? Oh. There's a bad guy. So someone's trying to be sneaky. They're trying to be sneaky about perhaps watching this other person. Excuse me. Can I have one more clarifier on Three of Cups, please? There's that Queen of Swords right under Justice. Really guarded person here. Really guarded. Like really not interested in any more games or anything like that. Someone might be changing. They might be changing their behavior. But is it genuine? Because this is not, you know, this person is putting on a false face. It might be that they're trying to come across as somebody who's worthy of the Empress, and they really aren't. They're really just, they're just maybe trying to mimic or act a certain way, so she will fall for it. But I think she's, you know, it's so obvious that these lips are way too big for her eyes. Kind of. I should make that mouth a little bigger probably, but let me pull a couple cards here and then I'm going to draw. Can I have clarification on the King of Swords, please? Yeah, but I don't think the Empress is going to go for this. She's going to have victory by detaching. She's going to detach. Have clarification, please, on King of Swords, another clarifier. Thank you. Yep, I'm going on a new adventure. Yeah, I definitely feel three people here. But I'm going to pull some oracle cards, so let's put the minis away for now. Okay, can we have more overall clarification about this? Something that the collective here needs to know. And I have 3 cards, please. And then we'll talk about them. I have one more, please. This one? No, this one. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, can I have one more, please? Yeah, it's... Let's see. Time for a nap. In my opinion, it's always time for a nap. Naps are great. All right, let's see what we got going here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a couple of 3s. Well, someone needs to rest. I can see that. Someone's exhausted from, it's laying over this card here. Someone's exhausted from fighting. They're done. Like, they don't want any more. You know, they're like, they're trying to find out the whys, but in that process, they're transitioning to a new life, which makes sense here. But they're tired. Someone's tired of like strife and things like that. But there's someone else who's putting on a facade, or someone's putting on a facade. Maybe it's the same person. They just haven't gotten to a point where they can do that. So just imagine like a frowny face behind here, maybe a much smaller mouth, and they're just putting on this mask like, oh, everything's fine, I'm cool, it's great, my life's great, it's great, I'm fantastic, you know, and they're not genuine. That's not really what's going on, but they don't care. Like, whatever they're feeling, they're not going to show who they truly are for whatever reason. This almost feels a little bit narcissistic, honestly. And I feel like I'm kind of like part of my collective. A big chunk of it might be those who have either broken away or are dealing with narcissists. Narcissists always have a mask on. They have completely, if they're a full-blown narcissist, have completely abandoned their true self, and there's no going back from that. Not if that's like, it's a full-blown narcissism. And they don't even know that they've done, you know, like, they don't even like have a conscience. They only are in it for personal gain. They're like walking vampires, literally. Maybe without the fangs, or invisible fangs. They'll get their fangs in you. Let's see. Yeah, and they're holding up this. Now, this is a feminine energy here, so this could be like a, this could be a male who has strong feminine energy, or is the feminine energy in a relationship, something like that. Just apply it, you know, where it resonates. And so, and I'll have to like fix this hand. I might not look quite right, but anyway, we'll get it right later, and work on the hair. I think those brows are a little bit droopy. Anyway. So let's pull from, okay, I want to know what your obstacles are. So what are the obstacles for the collective, please? All right. It's collective obstacles. Oh, that would, oops, there goes a card I don't need at the moment. It happens. Okay, what are the obstacles right now, please, for this collective? And one more, please. Interesting image for that particular card. All right, and one more for obstacles. The challenges this collective is facing. All right, so the obstacle right now for whomever's watching, or for the person that you're thinking about, they're trying to move to calmer waters. They're trying to escape, is what I'm getting. Trying to travel, trying to get somewhere, but get away from something too, like to get some peace. Yeah, and they're having to defend themselves and maintain really strong boundaries. They're like a they're like a wounded warrior who's moving towards calmer waters, and there might, it's just like it could be this masculine energy here who wants the Empress, but the challenge is they're moving away from possibly this lustful person here who is full of strife and contentiousness, and they're just very cutting, like huge burdens. I don't know what they're doing. I'll let you know if something like comes forth with exactly what they're doing, but I feel like perhaps this person is moving away from this stuff to get towards this Empress High Priestess here who's bossed up, right? And they might even be coming in with a marriage proposal, because this card is also that. But they're a false person. They're sneaky. So I think it's probably not a genuine offer, and it's no coincidence. I think it's no coincidence that narcissist popped up and everything, because that's something a narcissist would do. They would study their victim. They would mimic them. They would know or think they know exactly what that person wants to hear or say, so that they can get back in with that person or grab that victim, get into that person's life, love bomb them, and make them think that, oh, this is a match made in heaven. And then over time, everything starts to deteriorate because the narcissist is just feeding off of them. They don't really love them. And I find this interesting because on this card, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is usually, I don't know if you can see that, but the Knight of Cups is usually somebody who's bringing in that's romance, and that's like bringing in a proposal, being charming and all that stuff. And I feel like this person is going to do that, but look how the cup almost, it's like they're almost pouring it out. Like, I don't feel like they're super confident, and they've got a lot of stuff to hide here. Yeah, I feel like it's a real shaky thing for them. The only strong person in here are these like feminine energies here. This one is like really balanced and powerful and effective and successful, and that one is very lustful and destructive and defensive, or actually offensive. And yeah, so oof, that's a weird energy. Okay, all right, so let's pull on what the solutions would be for you, the collective. Yeah, it's like a real low energy though. Like, this person needs to rest along the way, take naps along the way. They're like exhausted. They're a wounded warrior, or that's how they feel. Of course, they might just be really victim-y too. So I don't know. Let's see. What? Let me shuffle that again. What are the best things that this collective can do? What are the most, what can they do that will give them the most effective results, the best results? That's a nice card. Okay, can I have one more, please, for the best thing this collective can do for best results? I mean, I'm feeling that maybe you might be the Empress. You might be, I don't know, there could be all three of these people watching. Yeah. So pick the one that fits for you, what your role is, right? Oh, nope. What was she who waits? Okay. All right, can I have one more, please, on solutions, the best things they can do to be most effective? Okay, so it says, Shala, she who creates. So one of the best things that you can do, collective, or whomever's this is for, be creative, be kind of spontaneous, have some fun and everything. That's one of the things that spirit is saying. This is what you can do. Also, kind of allow yourself to be dreamy and, like a fairy. She's a fairy. So it's Isra, she who dreams. So let yourself dream and float, and you don't need to be working all the time. You might be overworking. You might be taking life too seriously. I would say with both of these cards, that's probably what's been going on, because perhaps you've been through some things. And then this card here, it's she who unfolds a that must be a French word, a trente, or a French name. Yeah, so this card is all about self-care. This is about loving yourself. So like that's how you get through things, really. That's the best way to do, is like activate your creativity, use your imagination, do something fun and spontaneous, allow yourself to float and dream when you can, allow yourself to kind of use your imagination and be kind of like otherworldly, get a higher perspective. And then also self-care, like take care of yourself, embrace yourself, wrap yourself in love and self-devotion. And those are very high vibrational type of things to do that can raise your vibration, keep you higher, and heal you, and put you, keep you on your correct path. So, and the Empress would do that. So would the High Priestess. So they would know to do these things. They're just, I do things like listen to high vibe music, like 528 hertz, which is heart chakra level on up. All the way through the chakras. You could even do like a root chakra, which is a little bit lower frequency, but that's, if you're afraid, then you can reinforce that way, listening to that type of music, or chimes, or play music, play an instrument, or do art, go out in nature. That's a really good, very smart thing to do. Allow yourself to walk outside, sit down, and just like dream, just kind of like float and don't really think about anything. Kind of almost like meditate is what I'm getting as well. Yeah, and this is a much more healthy way to live and exist than this, because if you're always having to go around hiding who you are, then that kind of sucks. That's a very draining thing, and you're always having to watch your back, and yeah. So anyway, I'm going to pull from these oracles here, and we're getting close to wrapping this up, and then I will finish that drawing and post it at the end. Okay, what else does this collective need to know, please? What does this collective need to know? What does this collective need to know? That is interesting. Okay, all right. Another one, please. What does this collective need to know? Okay. All right. So look at this card. This is see how they're painting, see here, and maybe woodworking or building something, sketching here, and that's laying right over the creativity card here, and dreaming. So definitely strong vibes, strong suggestions to get into your imagination and create something with your hands. This says hands. So do something with your hands, something creative. So, and you don't need to show anybody necessarily. And this could be writing. It could be anything creative. It doesn't have to be painting, but it's like, it's showing me hands on something. So if you're a writer, you can type, but you can also like maybe do a little bit of drawing. And if you've never looked into automatic writing, you might want to do that, which ties into this card, which is third eye. The third eye is it's the pineal gland in the brain, and you can locate, it's like between the two eyes, but up a little bit and back. So activating your third eye, and you can do meditation to focus in on that. That color is purple, so you can focus on a color purple, or wear purple or something like I am today, and just really tap into your psychic abilities and your ability to know. And you might find that, like, see, for instance, when I draw, and I draw every day, I draw all the time, or I paint, or do design work or things like that, I find I can get into sort of a meditative, like a meditative mode when I do that, and it helps me access more information. So for me, it's a catalyst for accessing downloads and stuff like that. That's more of an active meditation. So creativity is an active meditation as opposed to like a still meditation, like this person sitting here. You know, you can do that too, go inward, and I highly recommend you do that and just completely shut everything down in your mind, even just for a few seconds, and try to extend that over time with practice. So that type of meditation takes practice if you're not used to doing it. Also, the creativity, though, is an active meditation. And, you know, one of the things I used to teach my art students is I used to have them, they had a piece of paper and they had crayons or something to draw with, and I would play like a really beautiful piece of music, and I'd just have them draw lines according to like how they feel. They don't really think. And so it's accessing the creative mind, right? Because they're not evaluating what they're doing. Their only boundary is like how big the paper is. So get a big piece of paper. And then they listen to another piece of music, and then they go in and they find shapes that are created from those overlapping lines. They color different parts of it and just fill it in. And that's an excellent way for you to do an active meditation in creative and art. And anybody can do that. As long as you have hands and eyes, you can do that. So, but that's an active meditation in art. And you don't have to show anybody, just, you know, just draw the lines and then fill in afterwards the way you want. You might see actual shapes that look like something like a flower or an eye or a sun or something like that. Or it might just be that you're just coloring things in. It doesn't have to look like anything in particular. What you're doing, though, is you are activating and accessing your creative mind, which helps you get into your psychic abilities. So anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up there and finish up this drawing for you. Thank you so much for being here. I really have fun doing this, and I hope you really enjoy watching this and that you get something out of these readings. These are meant to be helpful. So yeah, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.